Hi everyone, it's Jen, your happy ponder. Sorry about the glare there, let me get away from the window. So, today, I know it's been a little bit since I made a video, so I apologize. But today, we have new fish for the big 55-gallon. I bought new goldfish for my 10-gallon, which I set up in my craft room. And the Ranchu Ryukin mix babies are actually doing really cool. So, we found out that they really weren't just Ranchu, that they were mixed with Ryukin, and so one looks like a beautiful Ryukin, like perfect Ryukin. And then one of them has a cute little shark fin, and the other one has a little fin that goes ding and sits just straight over like this. It's kind of sad, but they're so big. So I have 3 left out of 110. That's all that made it. So the rest of them died. So let me show you all the new fish, what the baby Ranchu look like today, and you guys can watch me put the new fish, they're acclimating right now, into the big tank. I also bought some new decorations for the big tank, and I did a bunch of stuff out in the pond, so I'll show you that too. So I'll see you back in a minute. Okay guys, here they are. These are the baby Ranchu. This guy, the little pinky one right here, he's like my one with the little shark fin, if you see. This one right here is the one that looks more like a complete Ryukin. He's got the full fin on his back. And then this poor little guy right here, he's got that funky little fin that just kind of goes over a little bit. And he's got the rest of the Ryukin fin on the back end. So I think those two are going to be Dalmatian and the other one's going to be orange. So they're super cute. They love eating brine shrimp. So they eat frozen brine shrimp, and they go nuts over them. They're a little nuts right now because I just fed them and they're searching for more. So they're being a little bit crazy. Then, sorry, my house is a little mess. So this is the tank. Nice and pretty again. These are all the fish. I have the most awesome opal gourami in here. So I got some tetras, opal gourami. I got this other special fish. I can't even remember what he's called, but he is so cool. He's got like green fins. This is the opal gourami, and he is amazing. Do you see him there? Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get him out. And he is so big right now. And then I've got these 3 little spooling tetras and these little tetras. So, and a little catfish back there. So one more quick look at that guy right there. Okay. And give me a minute, I'll be back with the next. So here are my goldfish. They are so cute. They're actually quite big. You're gonna come up, I just fed them, so now they're all happy sitting on the bottom. But I have the orange one in the back is a Ryukin. Then I have the Oranda over here on the left. And I think this is a Moor goldfish is what I think it's called, like a Moor. But I really liked him, I thought he was cute. And I love his double fantail, it's just amazing, I love it. Yeah, that little Ryukin. I love his little black dot on the back of his fin. So these guys are going to end up going in with the baby Ranchu Ryukin mixes once those guys are big enough so that these guys don't eat them. And then if you see, I have another little baby catfish back there. He's kind of hiding back there behind the plant. I had to get him big enough so that, of course, the guys don't eat him because goldfish will eat anything that fits in their mouth. They've been sucking on the rocks at the bottom down here. So now let me go out and show you the pond. See you in a few. Okay guys, so this is the patio bowl. This was the piece that I made to go on the top of it, but it didn't work out quite right. So I have to re-engineer it and make this a skinnier spout and stick it a little bit further out, otherwise it runs down the side. Look at all these cute little guppies in there. They are so precious. So many babies too. They've had like a ton of babies since they've been in here, just in a short amount of time. But they love it out here. It's a great temperature for them. The plants are growing good in the back. And then the pond, I'm having a problem. See that one canna lily over there? It's kind of yellow. Well, it came out of the upper pond up here, and it seems like what is happening is my filtration system is way too good, and by the time the water gets up to the upper pond and filters through, it doesn't have enough nutrients to feed all the plants. So I had to take a lot of the plants. And move them down below here. I added some new things. So I added calla lilies, which are these guys right here, which are absolutely gorgeous and are doing amazing. I cut a lot of the creeping primrose out of here because I wanted to have more of an open waterway to be able to see my fish, view them, make sure that they're, you know, safe, happy, and all that kind of stuff. Cut back a ton of the water poppy because it's growing so much. Why not make extra water poppies, right? Why not do that? Got a new canna lily right here. And then these three guys, that one, and that one, were actually bought at Walmart in a planter. And I put them in the pond and they are doing absolutely amazing. And as you can see, inside each one of these, we're about to get the flower buds. And this one already has a huge flower bud that's about to flower. So I am so excited. I can't wait to see what color flower buds they're going to be. But the pond's doing good. As you can see, the algae grows. It's not string algae, and by the end of the night, it's always gone. So the fish eat it. So I'm not too worried about it. You can really actually see all the fish in there. I call it parking. They like to park down there on the bottom whenever I'm out. So I have them of all different sizes. There's like 2 inchers down there up to my big 26-inch Kohaku male down there. You can see him. And then my beautiful platinum. I love my female platinum. So everything's looking good there. And then I moved a lot of plants around. I moved some of the creeping primrose up into the waterfall here. It'll actually grow really nice there, so it's going to take a little bit. I just got this guy too, bought him. Can't wait to see. That's another canna lily. This is, I think, an African tiger lily. So it's going to have gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. I cannot wait to see it. And then look at these guys. So I have all the flower buds growing, and then this guy's growing a whole nother set of flowers. So some of them are doing really well, some of them not. But look at its baby. Not too great. It's all yellow. This one's doing okay. I moved this one here out of the waterfall area up here, and it seems to be doing okay. New water lily I got, which is this guy right here. And then this tiny little water lily is the one that I got out of my pond that my poor fish have devastated I don't know how many times. And finally it's coming back. And then these are all the little water poppies. So tiny little thing of water poppies, and I've got so many. And they weren't even touching the surface a couple days ago. So they are growing so much. I can't believe how much they're growing. So a lot of algae up here too. But it's okay. Then I'm trying to say, look at the elephant ears. They're really starting to grow out now. That one's about to grow its second one. I'm trying to save some of the canna lilies that I had that weren't doing well, and I replanted them out here so that maybe I could get them to take off. And they're actually doing pretty good, so I can't complain. These are all pups that weren't doing well, and now they're turning green and doing a whole lot better. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. Let you see that. Sorry about all the brush there. That's the clippings that I just cut out of the pond today. So let me show you a few more things here. Sorry, I need to cut my grass and do a few things out here. My tomatoes are going berserk. Getting tons of tomatoes. These are the red potatoes, and they're actually ready to harvest. We're going to be harvesting these this week. I dug a bunch up, and they look amazing. They turned out fantastic. So we're going to have lots of baby red russet potatoes. And as you can see, looks like most of it is the garlic. This is mainly garlic in here. It looks like it's starting to die off, so we might actually get to harvest some of that. Otherwise, we have to wait because the rest of these are onions. And look at the size of some of these stalks. They are humongous. So we're going to be having some huge onions. These little pom-poms are onion seeds. So I'm going to pull those off and get some beautiful onions. And oh my gosh, is my grapefruit tree got so many little fruits on it. Look at that. I can't believe how many fruits. It's never had that many fruit. I think this year we're going to have a bumper crop. So excited, excited, excited. my apple tree here also has a bunch of apples on it. So it's going to have some apples for us this year. The carrots are doing good in the back there. I had to pull all the red char and stuff. It just wasn't doing that great. Plus it's not the season for it anymore. So, look at my rose bushes, guys. Finally, they are standing up. I am so excited. This guy always dies. I don't know why. There must be something in the soil right there that they don't like. And then the same thing with this guy over here. I'm going to try to transplant him over here and see what happens. But you would not believe the scent in these roses. They are amazing. Look at this guy right here. Look at the color in him. Isn't that beautiful? Yellow in the center and pink on the outsides. And let me tell you, these guys, oh, they smell so good. And then these are really pretty pink ones. So the plants are finally doing well. This is their 3rd year, going on their 3rd season. And finally, they're doing well. The other pond over here has pretty much turned into just a pond to grow the water lettuce and stuff. So, and it's actually been taken off. Look at all those little baby water lettuces. All those new little babies. So, I think we're going to do okay. I want this to kind of get covered over in that, because this is, again, the quarantine pond, and I figured that will help everybody out. Keep it clean and all that kind of stuff. And then, I'm sorry, it is so messy over here, guys. But these are my plants that I'm getting ready to plant. Aren't they beautiful? Those are such pretty flowers. And then these guys are going in that planter with the umbrella on it. So, that's going to be gorgeous. I cannot wait. So, I got to do some cleanup out here. But the pond itself is doing great. I'm going to go get some food and feed the fish so you can kind of watch them eat, because they go nuts. So give me just a moment. Let me get them some food, and I'll see you back in a second. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to feed them and tape at the same time, so it might get a little bumpy. I am so sorry if it does. Trying to get to my food. Sometimes they're a little picky and they won't come up and eat right away. So let's see what happens today. Come on, guys. Come up and show your pretty faces. Let's see, are they going to come up and eat? Come on. Show the world how beautiful you are. Everybody wants to see you. I'm going to back up a little bit. Maybe they'll come out. I can always zoom in. There we go. Isn't she gorgeous, guys? I love her. I thought I was going to lose her. You can kind of still see that little divot on her right gill on my big white platinum. But I love her. The big Kohaku male, he loves coming up there. He's got such a big mouth. It's so hilarious. The little babies will swoop up and get a little something here and there. There's some more food out there, guys. Come up and get it. Show your beautiful selves. Come on, guys. There we go. Come on. There we go. See some of these beautiful guys. Look how gorgeous she is, guys. Oh my gosh, I just love her so much. It was so sad when she wasn't in the pond and I had to isolate her because it just wasn't the same coming out here when she wasn't in there. That beautiful butterfly, she is getting so big. If you see her, she is getting so big. Her fins are so gorgeous. You can kind of see her there off to the left. Okay. I'm going to go in and put the other fish in. They've acclimated a little bit, so let's go in and do that. Oh, we didn't. Okay, guys, I'm here. It's not a great picture, but hopefully we can get everybody taken care of. I'm just going to wash my hands real quick since I was touching stuff outside, and you don't want to transfer any type of diseases from one fish to another. So we want to make sure that we wash our hands really, really well in between touching different tanks. So, or different aquatic areas. Because if you don't, you're going to pull all that in. So I am so sorry that you guys are going to be looking at my derriere most of the time, but I'm trying to get you in on the tank. So let's get moving. Remember guys, don't add any of the water from any of the bags to your tank. It's definitely not good for your fish or your tank because you don't know what type of water. It's bad enough sticking your fish in there, but let's see what we got. So these are 3 tetras, and I pretty much just reach in with my hand and take them out. That's how I've always done it. I've never had any problems. Here's one. And I did get a heater for these guys, so I have to put that on, but I have to get a, come on guys, you guys are giving me a hard time. I have to get a thing so I can actually hook it up. I don't have enough sockets behind the thing for the lights and for everything. And I also got a couple more decorations that I'm going to use and put my bubbler system in here. So, that might be a separate video. I might add it to this one. I'm not really sure. So we will see. Remember guys, try to keep as much of the water out of these things, out of your tank as possible. Okay, who's this? I don't know, I'm not even sure what this is. I will have to look again. But he is so cool. He's part of a community, he's a community fish, so he's good with everybody. Oh, the tetras are so cute, guys. They're all schooling right down here on the bottom. Okay, here is the little baby catfish. This is just a Pictus catfish. I'm gonna get more fish for this tank, but I figured I'd just let these guys do their thing first and get all. Come here. Quit beating a butt. There he goes. He's so cute. And guys, these guys were so inexpensive. Petco had an amazing variety. I got these guys at Petco. I don't normally shop there. And like I said, I wouldn't be adding these straight to my tank if there were other fish in here. But I also pre-treated this tank with ick treatment and a general cure stuff, just in case any of these fish are sick. So this guy is my probably favorite out of all of these guys. He is an opal gourami, and oh my gosh, I totally love him. And then 2 more tetras. So much easier to cut these rubber bands than to... Come here, guys. Don't be too feisty. There you go. Believe me, you want to go where I'm putting you. Come here. There we go. So, that is done. So guys, let me switch the camera around and we'll take a peek over here and see these guys. Give me just a second. So here we go. So look at him. That is the opal gourami. Isn't he amazing? They say he gets to be about 6 inches. And then I don't know what this guy was called, but he is so cool. Look at those like greenish yellow fins. He kind of reminds me of kind of like an arowana shape, I guess. They had an amazing platinum arowana there for $50 and I really wanted to get it, but of course I do not have a tank big enough for them. And then the little tetras back here, they're all schooling together in one big school. They're all happy to be together. And the catfish is in here somewhere, but he already went off and hid, so that's pretty much it for this tank. But I really think that gourami is my favorite. That little gourami over there. So the little tetras down here, and then the gourami. So let's hope and pray, cross our fingers that nobody gets sick in here. Because I love all my natural plants and stuff. These are all live plants, and I really hope they all do well. Okay guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. Please ding the bell next door if you want to get any updates, any notifications of any future videos. And you'll see me next time. I'm thinking you'll probably see me putting in the system for here, the bubbler system, and the new things I have. They're not huge or anything, but they kind of match the decor with the little pirate theme of the one. So, or more fish, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I still have to take you to Jasmine's koi farm. I always go there and I always forget to tape. So I apologize about that. I will get over there. She has some amazing fish. So I want you guys to meet her and take a look at what she's got to offer. So bye for now. Have a good day. Bye. Happy ponding.